Do you think that we have to prove something to the world about being agency owners anymore? We are in this world where everybody will eventually be in the creator economy.
Happiness is in human connection, right? When we talk and when we have fun and when we do the random banter or joke around each other or pull each other leg, that's where the fun is, if you really think about it, right?
मैं बोलूँगा कि agency and content was our gateway into getting into entrepreneurship.
2026 and beyond, it belongs to people who protect their attention.
Beginners with lack of mental peace, they will be the ones who are left behind. तो हम जो भी चीज़ों में नया पिवट करते हैं, it all started with one foundation, which is कि हमने एजेंसी बनाया, हमने हमारा क्रिएटर बिजनेस बनाया, and then we made money, we built a foundation, उसके ऊपर हम चीज़ें बना रहे हैं. And then being a creator will teach you skills that are, I would say, undeniable in the current economy.
Okay guys, so we are back with yet another discussion around agency, brand, AI. We are going to be discussing a lot of things. This time everything is going to be refreshed. It's New Year's. There are a lot of things that we have been through in the last year. So बहुत सारी चीज़ों के बारे में बातें करनी है. We have been into this space for a while now. And in the last 6 months or so, we both have worked with some really good people in around the world as well. So a lot of insights, a lot of learnings, a lot of insights in terms of what's going to come in 2026. So we are gonna unfold everything. Just a casual discussion of sorts. We're gonna keep it as we go, where the conversation flow. So that's the idea, bro. Saksham, ask me some questions, bro.
Do you think
Give me
that
something.
चल ठीक है. I think so. मैं ना एक चीज़ के बारे में बहुत ज़्यादा सोच रहा था. Of course, last year overall turbulent था. When we started the year, when we were in Bali, right, the place where we were at with our business, things weren't as good as we would have wanted them to be. And then हम लोग बार बार सोच रहे होते थे कि यार, you know, we are at that point where we deserve big progress in whatever is it that we are doing. तो do you think that we have to prove something to the world about being agency owners anymore?
I don't think so, yaar. I feel for me it's just about like अगर तू देखेगा बैठ के right now, if we talk about and if you think about कि last March में, like I think we are अप्रैल के अंदर we were in
हाँ, अप्रैल की स्टार्टिंग में
3 महीने बचे and it's been around what, like I think 9 months or so, and at least for me things have completely changed, right? I remember जब अपन बाली में थे, तेरी टीम में कोई दिक्कत हो गई थी, your team members were fighting and then all the bullshit was going on, right? Same for me, like things were all over the place, and now when I look back 9 months, things have changed, right? We have teams, solid teams, taking care of everything that we are doing. And so I don't think we have anything to prove to anybody, to be honest. Like we have been in the game for so long, and the journey has been crazy, for sure. A lot of learnings, a lot of mistakes. For me, it's just about the idea of how can we just make it better and better and better, and define our own rule of, okay, this is what success in agency mean for us, right? अपन दोनों कितनी बार डिस्कस कर रहे होते हैं कि यार bro, I don't want to have a team of 100 people working with 60-70 clients. Like that's not success is for us when it comes to agency, right? For us, it's about, okay, how can we have good 15-20 clients, stable team, everything being taken care of, and agency just becomes a cash flow vehicle for us that then we use to build something more
Yeah.
exciting, right? Something better, right? So to answer the question of proving, I don't think there is anything left out there to prove to anybody, and even if it is not, I don't care.
तेरे को क्योंकि देख मैंने फॉर एग्जाम्पल वन थिंग वी हैव सीन इज कि ऑफ कोर्स वी हैव डन वेरी वेल. अगेन वी हैव टॉक्ड अबाउट दिस व्हेन वी वर इन हांगकांग टू. देखा जाए तो हम दोनों कंपेटिटर्स एक दूसरे के, राइट, इन द कंटेंट एजेंसी वर्ल्ड, बिकॉज वी रन वेरी सिमिलर बिजनेसेस. बट ही हैज़ हिज ओन क्लाइंट्स, आई हैव माई ओन क्लाइंट्स, एंड वी बोथ हेल्प ईच अदर. एक चीज़ इसके साथ में हमेशा ये आती है कि बिकॉज वी स्टार्टेड ऑफ, आई वुड से, एज वीडियो क्रिएटर्स when we initially, you know, started our career online, people only see that initial side ki haan bhai, when we discover these guys, they are just creators, and when we talk about business, they are like ki hoga inka kuch to I would say a lot of times, especially with our brands, when we talk a lot about Journey Club, we talk about helping other people, you know, do things that we have done now. People tend to think that we do not run legit businesses on the side, right? वो अपने को सिर्फ, you know, वो क्रिएटर वाली कैटेगरी में डाल देते हैं कि भाई इनको एजेंसी चलानी आती नहीं है, या फिर अगर ये ज़्यादा अच्छी एजेंसीज चला रहे हैं तो ये इतनी बाकी चीज़ें वो कर रहे हैं, राइट? वी आर इन दिस वर्ल्ड वेयर एवरीबडी विल इवेंचुअली बी इन द क्रिएटर इकोनॉमी. नवाल रविकांत ने खुद का 2021 का ट्वीट रीट्वीट किया था भी रिसेंटली, दैट बिकेम अ बिग टॉपिक इन द कंटेंट इंडस्ट्री, राइट? हर कोई बोलने लग गया कि नवाल ने बोला है, नवाल ने बोला है. तो वी न्यू of course it took big time, like it took a way longer time than usually what we see on the internet कि भाई लोग एक साल में $1 million ARR का business बना लेते हैं. We're right about to get there very soon with our own businesses, right? So it's not like कि हम किसी से पीछे हैं इस game में. The one thing that anyone who's watching this, when we are talking about this idea of whether we have anything left to prove as agency owners, it's key. See us, we have built great businesses. We have built a life as a byproduct where we can live on our own terms and we can do things that we like. We can build things that we like, afford to fail big, and still get back on track. So that should be a testimony of us being business owners. And content is something that we always have loved doing, and it's of course that something that I would say content will outlast our business in terms of the grand scheme. So even for me, it's like, do I need to prove anybody कि भाई मैं किसके साथ में climb करता हूँ, clients के साथ में काम करता हूँ, or do I need to constantly shout in the faces of everybody कि भाई मेरा MRR इतना है, या फिर these are the people I work with. We know the impact of our businesses. We know how far our work goes. If you see, or let's say if anybody of you watching you ever saw where what we create here in India, being two Rajasthanis, and where it goes out in the world, and जितने लोग उसको notice करते हैं,
crazy to think about.
वही ना, like that stuff that we create here, it goes to such people that of course majority of the service providers, they would only dream to work with. So I would completely agree, with you on that.
100%, bro. I mean, like, so obviously, like agency aside, like we have been doing a lot of things as well on the side. Upon a journey club kiya, and then we are on our way to building this new company and whatever, right? I think for me, it is also about having new curiosities, right? And then chasing those curiosity with full force. है ना? It's like for me, because like a lot of people, like I also want to ask you this question, that a lot of people in business world would talk about that, okay, you have this one thing that you give all your life to, and then you build something great out of it, okay? And I consistently think about it. And I sometimes sit down and also get into this dilemma of ki yaar, what if I just do the agency for next 2-3 more years, right? But then me being me, which is different for everybody, right? Like you can be a kind of a person who pick one thing and then kind of invest your entire life building that, and maybe hopefully make that into a, let's say, $1 billion company or whatever. For me, that's not true, right? Like मैं जिस तरह का इंसान हूँ, for me it's like कि 6 महीने बाद अगर मुझे कुछ चीज़ realize होती है, regardless of how well my existing business is doing, I just get curious, right? And I just feel like for me to be able to do other things that make me curious, that's where the fun is for me, right? So तूने like I'm sure कि तेरे दिमाग में भी थॉट आता होगा, like when we see all these productivity gurus, तो समझ रहा है कि यार तुम 2-3 चीज़ों पे काम नहीं कर सकते. You need to have one thing that you wake up with and then put all your energy and then go to bed and then think about it and wake up again and then kind of keep doing that, right? So like what are your thoughts on that? Like because we have the agency going on, we have launched the Journey Club, then we are launching this new brand that we are working on. So we definitely are not doing just one thing, right? We
have another one that we're going to launch as well behind the scenes.
So like we have been doing multiple things, right? So question number 1, like how do you feel about this when you sit down with yourself and maybe think about it, number 1? And number 2, for the audience, like how would you want to make the distinction of key who should not do what we are doing, and when you are at a stage where you have that capability of doing it, and what are the resources that one would need, because people might confuse this.
Yeah.
तो समझ रहे, it's like कि यार अक्षत और सक्षम ने जर्नी क्लब बनाया, मैं भी एजेंसी बना लेता हूँ, पर्सनल ब्रांड भी बना लेता हूँ, और फिर एक कम्युनिटी भी लॉन्च करता हूँ, राइट? सो लाइक give me something around that. Like what do you think about that?
It's a great question, भाई, क्योंकि देख, for example, we see creators like Zach Pogrop, who had by the way, if you see that person only doing Share Aura, that guy had an agency called Vids. That guy had a run club as well before, and उसने खुद ने admit किया अपने Twitter पे, I think a day or 2 ago, that these were businesses that I started, but they weren't for me. I believe हर किसी का life अलग है, and to each their own. In the sense कि if somebody finds that one thing that they want to do for their entire life, good on them. मैं बोलूँगा कि agency and content was our gateway into getting into entrepreneurship, and everything that we have done has come as a byproduct of it. जब हमने agency start करी थी, we still knew how much money people were printing in e-com or drop shipping, or how much money people in trading were printing, right? या फिर जो लोग और भी 1000 तरीके के बिजनेस मॉडल चला रहे थे, एवरीबडी वॉज डूइंग इट. मैं उस टाइम पे बाया हेजा को देखता था, द यूट्यूब चैनल, राइट. वो बंदा हर वीडियो में अपना नया बिजनेस मॉडल ट्राई करता है. I'm like कि भाई मैं यहाँ पे मैं नहीं कर पा रहा ये. बट द होल थिंग बीइंग कि we have grown up into these people who can live this life of having eggs in multiple baskets. And the thing is that we like everything that we do, right. हमारा कोई ऐसा डिटैचमेंट नहीं है कि हम जर्नी क्लब इमोशनलेस होके कर रहे हैं या फिर हम एजेंसीज इमोशनलेस होके चलाते हैं. बोथ ऑफ आर एजेंसीज, यू नो, इट्स आर फर्स्ट बेबी इन द बिजनेस वर्ल्ड. ऑफ कोर्स वील ऑलवेज केयर फॉर इट. बट एक पॉइंट के बाद में we also realize when we do multiple things कि we cannot be defined by the traditional definition of success that people have on the internet, whether it's coming from a creator or whether it's coming from the audience of that creator. कि अच्छा let's say अगर केसी नाइस्टैट सिर्फ फिल्म मेकिंग में बड़ा हो गया तो everybody who is an aspiring filmmaker should just pursue what Casey Neistat is doing, right. या फिर उस तरीके के parallels. If we see for example people in our industry, वो लोग अगर कोई एक business लेके बड़ा कर हो गए तो they all eventually pivot into different things. There are very less people who have just one business that they work on for their entire life. And we realized that हमें मालूम पड़ गया था कि okay, we went so hard into the agency model. It's like number one especially मेरे लिए तो ये था कि I knew no other business model. मैं बिल्कुल ग्राउंड जीरो पे आ जाता है and I probably would not have made enough progress in any other business model compared to the agency. तो हमने जो ये किया, sure we did well. Sure, I would say we achieved a mark with our agency that people dream of. But as you grow, your ambition grows as well, and you realize that okay, agency is not a business that you will do for your entire life. Until you aim to become a legacy agency in the country कि भाई तुम बॉलीवुड के लेवल पे काम कर रहे हो या फिर you are doing narrative controls for you know the biggest personalities or politicians in the country, या फिर तुम एक ऐसा मीडिया कंपनी खोल के बैठे हो जो फॉर एग्जाम्पल लेट्स से अगर डेली मेल या फिर मेट्रो जो न्यूज़पेपर है या फिर यू नो उस टाइप के पे लेवल पे जा रहा है, देन देयर इज नो पॉइंट. वी डू नॉट हैव दैट एम्बिशन ऑफ मेकिंग दो यू नो दैट बिग ऑफ एन एजेंसी. तो एवरीथिंग दैट वी डू इट्स अ स्टेप फॉर अस टू मेक द एक्चुअल बिग विजन कम टू लाइफ. जो अब नाउ द सेकेंड क्वेश्चन जिसमें तूने पूछा था कि यू नो व्हाट्स अ डिस्टिंक्शन वेदर पीपल शुड डू इट और नॉट. आई वुड से काफ़ी बार इट्स अ गट फीलिंग दैट कम्स, जहाँ पे like your gut doesn't lie. If you have a bad partnership, you will feel it. Or if a business model is something that you should stick with, you will feel it. तो हमारा जो बाकी steps होते हैं, sure we started as creators, we built our agencies. Everything is a calculated risk. Sure we have taken big risks in our lives, but I would say कि हमने अभी तक है ना कोई life or death वाले type का risk नहीं लिया है ever in our business. Because we know यार भाई we come from traditional families, we have some values that we want to grow up with. हम हमारे पूरे families की lifestyle को नहीं risk पे डालेंगे because of a gamble that we want to make. तो अगर हम कोई भी gamble ले रहे हैं, it has to be calculated in the sense कि अगर वो बिल्कुल fail भी होती है ना चीज़ तो it will be something that doesn't hurt the people around us. तो let's say if we started Journey Club, we knew कि हमारी brand पे it will you know become a big gamble. We did it and then we made Journey Club big. अब जो हमने अगला पार्टनरशिप देखा, इट बिकेम और लेट्स से इट केम इनटू पिक्चर बिकॉज यू एंड आई वी हैव हैड दिस कनेक्शन फॉर सेवरल ईयर्स नाउ, जहाँ पे वी नो ईच अदर, वी नो हाउ वी थिंक एंड देन वी हैव बिल्ट दैट बेस कि भाई ठीक है अगर हमारे पास में पैसा नहीं भी है फॉर दिस बिजनेस, वी आवरसेल्व्स कैन यूज आवर सेपरेट फंड्स टू रन दिस बिजनेस. तो हम जो भी चीज़ों में नया पिवट करते हैं, इट ऑल स्टार्टेड विथ वन फाउंडेशन विच इज़ कि हमने एजेंसी बनाया, हमने हमारा क्रिएटर बिजनेस बनाया एंड देन वी मेड मनी, वी बिल्ट अ फाउंडेशन, उसके ऊपर हम चीज़ें बना रहे हैं. लोगों की दिक्कत क्या होती है, वो अपनी फाउंडेशन 10 चीज़ों में बनाते हैं एंड दैट्स नॉट द प्ले. लाइक एजेंसी विल टीच यू एवरी सिंगल एस्पेक्ट ऑफ बिजनेस, एटलीस्ट मोस्ट ऑफ लाइक आई वुड से अराउंड मोस्ट ऑफ इट, एंड देन बीइंग अ क्रिएटर विल टीच यू skills that are I would say undeniable in the current economy. And जब तुम उनको अपना बेस बना के रखोगे तो any other business model that you try, it is a moonshot. And I would say कि मैं तो पर्सनल लेवल पे ही बोलता हूँ कि I don't even know what kind of business I want to do in my entire life, or whether I would want to do business after I am 40. But if I am doing something right now, I might as well do my best to get the best possible outcome, to get to complete that urgent task that we always talk about. And अगर हम वो नहीं कर पा रहे तो then we are just underplaying, or let's say we are not doing our 100%. तो मेरा पूरा thought process ये रहता है around finding that one thing that one thing has to be funded by the things that I'm doing right now.
आई थिंक टाइमिंग बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है ब्रो. लाइक अगर तू सोचेगा जो तू बोल रहा है ना कि यार मुझे तो और कोई बिजनेस मॉडल पता ही नहीं था, राइट? लाइक इफ यू रियली थिंक अबाउट 2020 2021 2022 वी हैड नो आइडिया अबाउट एनी ऑफ द बिजनेस मॉडल. ठीक है, ऊपर से पता था यूट्यूब पे देख के कि भाई ऐसी चीज़ें भी होती हैं. तो इवन इफ आई सी समबडी डूइंग ग्रेट एट ई-कॉम एंड I think in my mind कि okay, I can also do something like this. The initial investment for me to be able to do the e-com, I don't have base for it.
Correct.
I don't have my brand, so I don't have customers. I don't have capital to invest into figuring out my inventory, so I cannot do that. So the only business model that made sense back then was freelancing in agency, right? So timing is important, and this resources is also the idea. Like for example, we were able to do Journey Club, and then this new brand that we are launching soon is because we already have teams at our agency taking care of almost 80-90% of the things, right? So we freed up that bandwidth to be able to do that, to be able to do these new things that we are now doing. Otherwise, it's not possible. If you really think about it, if we have not been able to get the agencies where they are today, we would never been able to scale the Journey Club or even think about doing other things that we are doing, right? So I think it's a curve. It's like the timing. You cannot start on day number 1 and be like, okay, I'm going to do these 3 things. Like you have to maybe, juggle around here and there with 2-3 things, and then pick one thing, grow it into significantly, decently amount of scale, and then maybe think about, okay, now what else? Like, and your reasons have to be correct, right? Like you can't just look at somebody else and be like, yeah, क्योंकि इसने इस time पे agency से ये किया था तो मैं भी agency छोड़ के I'll do that. Like it has to be intrinsic in terms of कि यार मुझे ये इसलिए करना है, right? And for us that has been very clear कि यार simple straight में अपन बोल रहे होते थे कि भाई 200 करोड़ रुपए कैसे बनाने, 500 करोड़ रुपए कैसे बनाने, एजेंसी बना सकते हैं, नहीं बना सकते, बना भी सकते हैं तो क्या हमें बनाने, नहीं बनाने, hence this. So it's like that clarity has to be there कि यार हम इसलिए कर रहे हैं.
Exactly.
I think that's pretty
इसके
much the
साथ
idea,
में एक जो मैं चीज़ सोच रहा था, जैसे तूने बोला ना कि people oftentimes see other people what they have done and वो अपना पूरा आने वाला लाइफ उसी इमेज के ऊपर इम्पोज करने में लगा देते हैं कि अगर इस बंदे ने ये एक बिजनेस स्टार्ट किया एंड दे मेड मनी, or let's say every day we see people like Greg Eisenberg talk about, oh, this is how you build this app and you make passive income on Twitter, right? अगर हर कोई बस वो करने लग जाएगा तो people won't do anything. And it's like अगर तू देखेगा, we have big ambitions, we have people that we look up to, but मैं पर्सनल लेवल पे किसी के भी इमेज के अंदर खुद को इम्पोज नहीं करना चाह रहा, इन द सेंस कि let's say if I see an entrepreneur that I'm, I really want to be like, तो मैं बिल्कुल उसके वाला करियर ट्रैजेक्टरी नहीं चाहूँगा, बिकॉज I do not want to lose my sense of self in trying to become like somebody else. And मेरा ऐसा है कि I would much rather have my sense of self and I become the most unique kind of Saksham, as an entrepreneur. क्योंकि जब जाके मुझे मेरा maximum potential मिलेगा, I don't want to be like someone else. Sure, मैं सबकी quality लूँगा. For example, you will see billionaires like Kevin O'Leary और Mark Cuban जो मज़े करते रहते हैं, but then you will see billionaires like KSI जो सिर्फ मजे करता है. इफ यू थिंक अबाउट हिज आर्केटाइप, बट इट्स लाइक ओके, बोथ ऑफ देम आर बिलियनर्स. तो देयर आर hundreds of paths that you can choose, and these guys, they get to that point because they become the best version of themselves. I would say, for example, Alex Hormozi is unlike anybody in the market, but he is a big byproduct of who he hangs out with. क्योंकि तुम उसके वीडियोस में देखेगा, he always references other people. कि भाई मैं एक पार्टी में था, मैंने उसको बोला कि मैं 10 बार पोस्ट कर रहा हूँ, उसने बोला कि हम 50 बार पोस्ट करते हैं वीक में, स्टफ लाइक दैट. एंड देन ही बिल्ड हिज ओन आइडेंटिटी कि यार ओके, आई विल पुट आउट सो मच वॉल्यूम कि भाई वॉट एवर वी डू इट बिकम्स अनडिनाइबल. तो एक चीज़ बस ये रियलाइज़ करने की होती है कि श्योर इट्स अ गुड स्टार्ट इफ़ यू look at your idols and you have role models, but don't try to be like them in all aspects, because then you will lose your sense of self. And then sure तुम थोड़ा बहुत पैसा भी कमा लोगे, but after a point you will realize कि you are not proud of the person who you have become.
That's true. Yeah, I think like people don't realize कि when you start a business you are a different person, but when you go through the journey of building a business for years and years, you change, right? The way you think changes, the ambitions you have changes, the skills that you have, right? You get better at some things, you stop focusing on some of the things that you initially used to focus on, right? So you completely change as a person, and it's unique and different for everybody. Like there is no one path of ki yaar you should do this first for this amount of years and then you should do this and then you should do that, right? The framework, in my opinion, is a lie, right? Like the framework will not exist in life, right? You have to figure out your own thing of, okay, I want to do this and I want to do it this way. So like you would I am 100% sure that one of the person in the space that you look up to would be Steven Bartlett, right? Because you consume his videos, you send it across to me, and there are some of the things that he share that we both write down and be like, okay, we need to do this, right? For example, like when you shared this video about his like behind the diary episode, and he was consistently talking about the idea of collecting people. And when I heard that, and I thought about why I was able to bring my agency where it is today, it has only because of the people.
Yeah, because then भाई खोखले हो जाते हैं ना conversations that you have with other people as well. अभी जैसे sure मैं ये नहीं बोल रहा कि हम लोग perfect लोग हैं, but for example when you and I we hang out, हम काम की बातें करते हैं but we have so much fun. When we talk, you know, हम hang out वगैरह कर रहे होते हैं, it's all light hearted because we haven't lost who we are.
Yeah.
At least so far in what we are building. तो based off of that, अब मेरे को एक question है कि मैं ना एक मीम देख रहा था कि people who were born in like let's say 2002, उन लोगों का कॉलेज का टाइम आया कोविड पे, उनका एम्प्लॉयमेंट का टाइम आया AI पे, एंड देन आगे जाके वो सारे अनएम्प्लॉयड रहेंगे, राइट? क्योंकि मतलब everything is very inconvenient for them. But us being 90s kids, तेरे को क्या लगता है कि don't you think that everybody is getting spoiled for the choices about like choices in the things that are needed to start, and people with money, they are the actual ones who can choose what to learn and beginners cannot. क्योंकि अभी बिगनर अगर कोई मार्केट में उतरेगा उसको 1000 टाइप की चीजें दिखेंगी अराउंड what they should start, and every single month that number is increasing कि वो कितनी चीजें कर सकते हैं. अभी क्लाउड कोवर्क आ गया है, अभी क्लाउड बॉट भी आ गया है, लाइक 1000 चीजें आ गई हैं एंड इट्स एंडलेस, राइट? अब जितनी चीजें हैं, तो people with money, they are the actual ones who have the freedom to choose what they want to learn. And the people who do not have money, उनके लिए दुनिया और ज़्यादा distracting बनती जाएगी आगे.
Yeah, I feel like money is one thing obviously, right? But I also feel the ability to protect your mental bandwidth in a way where you consume everything that's going around in the world very selectively, right? Because if things are popping up in your palm without your will consistently every day, then you are always going to be confused, right? So it's like that initial phase of when you're figuring out what you want to do, that is very critical in my opinion, because if you end up wasting 2-3 years of your initial years of your career getting just distracted and hopping from one thing to another, that's a bad place to be in my opinion. तो देखिएगा अगर we were fortunate enough to be like कि ठीक है क्या क्या बिजनेस मॉडल है, ई-कॉम ट्रेड कर रहे हैं लोग और फ्रीलांसिंग कर रहे हैं, लाइक मुझे और कोई चौथा पांचवा बिजनेस मॉडल मेरे दिमाग में एकदम से पॉप नहीं होता है, राइट? ऑब्वियसली सैस बना रहे थे लोग, कोड कर रहे थे, बट हम उस वर्ल्ड में थे ही नहीं, हमें पता था कि हम ये नहीं कर सकते. सो वी वर लेफ्ट विद गुड 2-3 ऑप्शंस. बट टुडे एज यू आर सेइंग इतने ऑप्शंस हो गए, बट आई थिंक पैसे के अलावा पीपल हैव टू लर्न हाउ टू प्रोटेक्ट देयर मेंटल एनर्जी, बैंडविड्थ एंड अटेंशन एंड वेयर इट इज गोइंग. बिकॉज उसके बिना तो भाई मैं खुद डिस्ट्रैक्ट अभी भी हो जाता हूँ ब्रो. Like there are random YouTube videos और Instagram reels पे YouTube videos मतलब reels pop हो रही होती हैं about how people are printing money by creating faceless YouTube channels, right? Random YouTube channels होते हैं and then people are printing money. I was like यार भाई ये तो मैं कर ही सकता हूँ, 2 editor hire करके मैं इस पे बिठा देता हूँ and it would work. But I was like you need to at the end protect your mental bandwidth and be like कि भाई I don't want to do that, I want to do this, right? So
but लोग इस पे वीडियो नहीं बनाते ना, लोग तो अगले 4 tools पे वीडियो बनाएंगे.
वही so it's like too many things happening, and I feel 2026 and beyond, it belongs to people who protect their attention. That's 100%. बहुत टाइम से ये चीज़ आ रही, but अब तो बहुत ज़्यादा इंपॉर्टेंस हो चुकी है ऑफ एक्चुअली सिटिंग डाउन एंड बी लाइक कि यार ठीक है मेरी स्किल्स ये हैं, आई एम गुड एट दिस, आई वांट टू लर्न दिस एंड देन आई जस्ट वांट टू डू दिस, राइट? सो वो जो देखो पता है पहले एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप की दुनिया के अंदर इट्स लाइक वो चीज़ चलती थी, प्ले अ डेकेड लॉन्ग गेम. मेरे हिसाब से वो तो फॉल्स हो गई भाई, वो तो सेइंग ही फॉल्स हो गया इज व्हाट आई ट्रूली फील विद एआई, राइट? इट्स लाइक नाउ people should think about okay how can they play the game for 5 years, 3 years. तुम
time shrink हो गया है,
time shrink हो गया, right? Because you are able to do more things real quickly with lesser human workforce and you are able to get to those goals faster. That number one, plus attention इतनी कम हो गई है लोगों की. इस लाइक 10 साल का गेम तू पूछ किसी 18 साल के बंदे से. We have people inside our communities, right? We have talked to people how impatient they are. They are like कि bro अभी बताओ मेरे को, अभी बताओ अभी कैसे करना है इसको, अभी के अभी मेरे को पैसे कमाने हैं, right? So तू देख रहा है वो impatience, we are seeing it in circles around us. Now imagine what an average 18-19-year-old is thinking about when he or she is exploring the entire internet and so many opportunities are there. So it's a mayhem out there, bro. mayhem है बाहर, हजारों options.
I think अपने लिए थोड़ा सही रहा था कि we had let's say some sort of a tunnel vision in terms of thing that we did. and sure, there might have been bigger things or better things that we would have done, but I would say that we did well because
Yeah,
हमने
yeah,
वो
yeah.
किया जो हमारे लिए उस point पे best था.
100%.
तो there's nothing to regret. But again, the whole point is कि मेरे हिसाब से beginners with lack of mental peace, they will be the ones who are left behind
That's for
completely
sure.
in the world of AI.
They're gone.
क्योंकि वो 10 चीज़ें ट्राई करेंगे, they will fail at, I would say 10 चीज़ें ट्राई करने तक भी नहीं पहुंचेंगे लोग तो मेरे
एग्जैक्ट
हिसाब
मैं
से.
वही बोलने वाला था कि देयर वुड कम अ पॉइंट जहाँ पे वो बोलेंगे कि वो सोच ही रहे होंगे कि अच्छा ये कर लेता हूँ, अच्छा ये कर लेता, अच्छा ये कर लेता, एंड दे वुड नेवर बी एबल टू एग्जीक्यूट. And that's a
And then
fucked up
I think
scenario.
with AI, another thing is happening is कि there will be a point where the human connection, or I would say involvement of multiple humans, that becomes a big moat. Let's say अगर आज तेरी कंपनी में तूने सारा operations automate कर दिया, and then there's only one person with an AI agent who can handle every single piece of operations in your company, that person would feel lonely in how things are happening. Or if there's a creative and उसका पूरा ideation वगैरह सब automate हो चुका है, that creative would need support. तो आगे जाके it's like कि human connection is going to be one of the main things.
That's true.
And I think that especially the people who built agencies or people who built any sort of business in the last like 5 years or so, they all, or I would say most of them, focused on that human connection कि भाई हमें अच्छा टीम बनाना ही है. एंड देन अगेन मैं तो बोलूँगा भाई एजेंसीज का तो पीक 2020 में था. हम तो 2025 में अच्छी एजेंसी बनाए हैं.
True.
तो वी काइंड ऑफ वेंट अगेंस्ट दिस वन आइडिया कि भाई एराज आते हैं बिजनेसेस के. दिस इज दैट इफ यू डू बेटर, एंड वी वर एबल टू डू दैट बिकॉज हमें मेंटल क्लैरिटी होती
Yeah.
थी. मोस्ट ऑफ द डिस्कशंस दैट वी हैव हैड, जहाँ पे हम बातें कर रहे होते थे कि यार भाई मेरे बिजनेस में मेरे को ये दिक्कत आ रही है, मेरे को इधर दिक्कत आ रही है, प्लीज़ हेल्प कर. They were essentially not much about systems or any idea. They were always about कि भाई तू इसको ऐसे सोच, तू इसको ऐसे सोच. तो mental clarity, and then how focused can you stay, and it's like how much you can restrict that immediate pop-up of endless dopamine
Very important.
the whole day. तुम उसको कितना control कर पाओगे, that's going to be a differentiating factor between the people who do well while being okay in their head, and the ones who are just craving money.
इसलिए आई थिंक दैट्स वेयर आल्सो द आइडिया जो अपन डिस्कस नहीं कर रहे थे 2-3 पहले कि यार like offline IPs of sorts, like offline communities where people come together, and then because happiness is in human connection, right? When we talk and when we have fun and when we do the random banter or joke around each other or pull each other leg, that's where the fun is if you really think about it, right? Money is obviously important, bana liya paise aise, but the human connection is very important, right? So the ability to be able to find good people that you can work with, great co-founders, good business partners, good team members. I think online everything is gonna get so saturated in terms of कि इतना AI content होने वाला है that people would not be able to pick who is legit, who is authentic, and that's where the blurry lines between if I'm going to be talking to another person that I see on the internet would come into play, right? Initially, like I remember when I was building the brand, I used to reach out to random people and appreciate the work that they've been doing. But as time progress, less and less real creators are popping in, the random AI content bhi aa ja raha hai, right? So I think that's where the blurry lines are, and that's where we both feel ki offline IPs are important. So to that kind of taking conversation forward in that direction, like what do you think is going to work in content in 2026? Like we have been doing content for a while, right? We have created all sort of content, repurposed content, scripted content, bullet point content, blah blah blah. We have done everything. We have done blogs, we have done YouTube irregularly, but we have done it. Now we have been trying to do it consistently. But overall, specifically, what do you think is going to pop off, and what is important for short form platforms in 2026?
भाई it's endless, right? तो मैं ना उसका मैं न्यूज़लेटर पढ़ रहा था ऑरिन मीट्स वर्ल्ड का, and he said that I think 2 years ago it was all about storytelling, last year it was all about expertise, this year it's all about format. तो what kind of content format can you break? और let's say for example एक मैं आज ही वीडियो देख रहा था which was about कि fashion brands are doing short form like short films, and then movie businesses are creating fashion brands. For example Marty Supreme के clothing brand आ गया था, and then for example brands like Gentle Monster and all, वो short films बनाते to promote their stuff. तो I would say it is an endless cycle of innovation, especially when you look at brand marketing. अभी लेट्स से अगर हमें जर्नी क्लब का मार्केटिंग करना है या फिर वी हैव टू मार्केट फॉर एजेंसीज, द सीलिंग इज एंडलेस, राइट. मैं जाके टाइम स्क्वायर में या फिर मैं जाके उधर कहीं पे भी उधर मेरा बैनर लगवा दूंगा, दैट्स अ न्यू एंगल टू मार्केटिंग. एंड देन इफ आई गेट अ ग्रेट नैरेटिव लॉन्च वीडियो प्लान अराउंड दैट वुड बी गुड मार्केटिंग. बट अगर हम लेट्स से इसको थोड़ा shrink kare and we talk specifically about personal brands, I still feel like ki if you can showcase your expertise and you can find creative ways to do it, that's going to be the breakout. Number one. And then तूने एक चीज़ देखी होगी कि a lot of times मेरे हिसाब से feel good content does really well. कि किसी ने किसी को help कर दिया या फिर somebody recorded their parents reaction to something, right? Again, it's kind of giving कि भाई people again want to see that good connection or that humanity side of things. तो मेरे हिसाब से let's say if we shrink it even more in the business world, it's all going to be how creatively can you express your expertise, and then उसके साथ में how real can you be on camera. क्योंकि तू एक और चीज़ देखेगा which is कि sure there are people with bigger brands but smaller businesses, or people with smaller brands but bigger businesses than us. But मैंने जितना लोगों से बात किया है, people feel a different kind of connection with us because we always stay real in what content that we do. तो not losing your authenticity and then making sure that you crack those formats. हर किसी ब्रांड के 1000 formats हो सकते हैं in what they can crack. If you can crack those format, that's going to be the place where you find your winning pieces.
I think the idea here is gonna be on formats for sure, bro. Formats, because if we really think about it, like in 2025, Paritosh popped up, right? Because he picked this format of talking about all the things that you will feel with people around you, or when you were a child, or or with your friends, right? So he picked that idea of emotions that one person would feel, and then he kind of leveraged on that and then built a decent, very good brand, right? So I think these are the formats that you should look at. There are a lot of examples like these, a lot of creators like these who have found their formats and then have popped off really well. That's one. And then obviously jo tu bol raha hai, creating these mini series is right, or that's also the idea of, okay, how can you create one video a week that people wait and come for again and again and again, right? How you can rebrand it in a way or kind of visually make it different from other pieces of content that you are doing, so there is this distinction, and then people come and be like, okay, they are waiting for every new episode every week. And I think that's where the beauty is, that's where the retention is going to come as well. So a lot's happening in content for sure, but I feel overall hygiene level of मतलब मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि there is no middle ground right now. It's like either your videos and your taste and aesthetics have to be really good, or you be raw and be authentic. Like if you are creating those bad looking videos, rather do not even edit the videos, is what I truly feel. Like what do you think about that?
100%. मतलब for example, you see Oren Meets World create some of the best content online. कितना एडिटिंग लगता है भाई उसके content में? वो तो ग्रीन स्क्रीन पे करता है, and then he adds pictures and videos in the back end. या तो you go that route, या फिर you go extremely curated and high level people who have bigger brands जैसे Jamie Robbins shit. I think, or let's say if you can find the most polished way to do your content, that's going to be a good thing. Because अगर तुम बेकार तरीके से edit करोगे ना, तो it rather than elevating your video, it's going to hurt the overall piece of content. तो तुम्हें taste दिखाना पड़ेगा. Like taste is going to be one of the biggest moats in the content world in my opinion. क्योंकि एक चीज़ और ये है, for example, जैसे like once Oren started popping off, मैं of course मैं Twitter पे थोड़ा active रहता हूँ, तो I saw that Oren was talking about I think it's been it's a month or so, where he talked about his content in a way in which he was like कि he writes his own stuff and he creates it with the only thought in mind कि मेरे content को कोई copy कर भी ना पाए. And if people still try to copy my content, वो मेरे जैसा essence ला ही नहीं सकते उस चीज़ में. So if you can own a format like that, and then you can still keep the editing very low key, and you have the essence be your words, and तुम किसी को blatantly copy नहीं कर रहे हो, that's where you're gonna stand out.
Yeah. I mean, like if you really think about the entire playbook of Oren or like people like those, I think also this I don't remember the name of this guy who also runs the podcast Sweat Equity.
Alex Jones.
This guy, he
like Alex Garcia.
Alex Garcia. Yeah. He and his like co-host, they also do green screen wale videos, right? And so these are the videos where now you cannot do these videos by pretending. that you know about that world where you're talking about, right? You need to have the expertise and skin in the game in that world to be able to talk about anything and everything so confidently. You getting my point? It's like you and I today, we are able to consistently and confidently talk because that content is commentary. If you really put that into format and bucket, that's commentary. That's critiquing, right? So if you do not belong to any world, or if you have not had your time and skin in the game for a while in a particular industry, it's very hard for you to do that sort of content. So that's not the format that is a good format to you for you to do if you're just getting started, for sure, in my opinion. For you, it's more going to be like, okay, how can you show what you're learning or what you have been through in much more polished way? And then as you grow, maybe you can adapt the formats where you are able to get your thought process out there in the world and kind of, push your opinions on the internet. Some people agree with that, some people disagree with that, and then you end up creating that polar brand that you would want to
But
be.
you have to create content that creates conversations. Vanilla
true,
content डाल के ज़्यादा कुछ नहीं होने वाला है अब. Either you build a cult following या फिर you have a clear divide between the people who follow you and the people who absolutely hate you. Polarizing opinions होने ही
Polarity has to be
चाहिए.
there. Yeah. Polarity has to be there for sure, because I think that just increases the like that just make your brand like long lived in a way where otherwise you just come, you talk about certain things, you get virality, you get into the algorithm, people follow you, people look at you, but if you do not have that personality and kind of multifaceted personality, to be precise, then people get bored of you.
तेरे को याद है जब तूने जो वो हांगकांग वाली वीडियो का रिपर्पस वीडियो डाला था तेरे इंस्टा पे, where in the hook I was saying कि agency game got too boring for us. People were hating on
Yeah, they were like, now
and
obviously
I
you are
love seeing that.
I love seeing that because now people are making conclusions that we are saying this because we were unable to run good agencies, or we don't have good agencies, and that's why we are saying that, right? Which is so fucked up and which is great, which is fine, because then we end up attracting the maybe other set of people that you would want to attract, right? So polarity has to be there for sure. I mean, that's there. Also,
What
I
do you
think in
think
terms of
about? हाँ तो बोल.
तू बोल.
मेरा question लगता like let's finish your point and then we'll.
हाँ, मतलब I think last thing that I was thinking in terms of content is that I think like how frequently you are posting is less important now, in my opinion, as compared to the quality of the content that you're posting. I think I have consistently thought about quality versus quantity, but I think vanilla content जो तू बोल रहा है ना, कि the content posting and posted for the sake of posting is not going to work anymore, right? It's like I would rather sit down or maybe get my edited multiple times and make it a lot more finished, or if I am scripting or recording, I would make sure कि यार मैं जो topic pick कर रहा हूँ या फिर मैं जो script कर रहा हूँ, it is better. So I'm able to invest, if I am investing more time to make my content better, I think that gives me more ROI rather than blatantly posting content for the sake of frequency.
Yeah.
In 2026.
मतलब content तो अच्छा डालना ही पड़ेगा, like if you upload for the sake of it. I think it's good for your internal like kind of discipline. कि भाई तुम continuous posting कर रहे हो, but if you can't maintain crazy standards, मैं तो like I have been deep into Twitter articles recently, and one topic that has been popping off very regularly is that you should have such high standards that people think you're retarded. मतलब retard maxing करनी पड़ेगी in your standards, in my opinion. कि भाई लोगों को लगे तू बेवकूफ है क्या यार, तू क्या सोचता है ये. पर that is where you find that extreme where you will have the set of people who actually like you, or let's say they will find depth in it. अब जैसे there's a kind of a dressing sense that you see a lot of people in our space have, but we don't follow that dressing sense. Right? लोग बहुत polished, formals में रहते हैं, we do not. हमें नहीं बनना है वैसा. तो it's like मैं sure मैं वैसा dress कर लूँगा, but I won't do that all the time. I'm not gonna make that my personality. So there has to be sides to you that signal some sort of standards in different manners, and those things, to an extent, I would say for majority of people, it should look a bit unreasonable. कि भाई इसकी जरूरत थोड़ी है या फिर क्यों कर रहा है ये चीज.
True. But it's like you do it because you know, and it gives you some sort of joy, and then people who belong to that world look at that detail and maybe kind of start a conversation with you.
Exactly.
And kind of look up to you in a different way, right?
Exactly.
So I think that's where the idea of depth depth in skills also come into play, right? That you need to be really good at what you do rather than kind of having these 10, 15 different things that you end up doing.
मेरे
So,
को एक
yeah.
चीज बता.
And you were asking,
Yeah, so अभी तक लग्जरी वॉच क्यों नहीं खरीदी है तूने?
लग्जरी वॉच क्यों नहीं खरीदी? बिकॉज यार देख, टू बी ऑनेस्ट, व्हेन आई रियली वांटेड टू बाय इट, जब मैं पागल हो रहा था कि भाई मेरे को तो अभी के अभी चाहिए, कल की कल चाहिए, आई डिड नॉट हैड मनी इन माई बैंक अकाउंट, राइट? बट व्हेन आई हैव मनी इन माई बैंक अकाउंट, आई वाज लाइक कि भाई अब मेरे को वॉच नहीं चाहिए, मेरे को पहले ये चाहिए शायद, राइट? एंड देन लाइक इट्स कंसिस्टेंट चेंज इन टर्म्स ऑफ हाउ यू थिंक अबाउट थिंग्स, राइट? इट्स लाइक मेरे को जब चाहिए थी तब मे बी आई वॉज अनेबल टू अफोर्ड इट, लेट्स बी रियल, बट नाउ व्हेन आई कैन गो आउट इन द मार्केट एंड बाय इट, that's not that important to me, right? I would rather book a luxury trip to a random country and kind of spend all my money over there, right? So that has been my thinking around kind of buying stuff. अभी कल परसों में बैठ के, तू मानेगा नहीं, 2 दिन से मैं बस YouTube पे वीडियोस देख रहा हूँ 2 गाड़ियों के. BMW M340 आए, that's one, and I am watching तेरा Mercedes CLE 53.
हाँ.
पागलो जैसे 10-10, 15-15, 20-20 वीडियो देख लिया. अब मेरा दिमाग खराब हो चुका है. अब मेरे को है कि मेरे को BMW खरीदनी है किसी भी हालत में. एंड इट्स लाइक वो अभी है, राइट? हो सकता है वो 2 महीने बाद मैं बोलूँ कि नहीं, मतलब क्या ही जरूरत है अभी, ठीक है मैं कोई दूसरी कार ले लेता हूँ, राइट? सो इट्स ऑलवेज चेंजिंग, राइट? सो आई थिंक दैट इट्स लाइक आई एम मे बी अनेबल टू एक्सप्लेन दिस, बट when I am in the position to get something, I maybe want something else. Majority of the times, right? Majority of the times that has happened with me. So that has been my reason. And also, like, we have been discussing that when we have this new company that we're launching and it hits certain numbers, we'll go out and we kind of hard stop.
हाँ भाई, hard stop. Like even for me, मैं खुद पागल हो रखा था. I was looking at Q3 that Moksha has. I was looking at some other cars in that segment. क्योंकि मैं देख, I do not want to own an SUV. I do not want a hatchback. तो मैं sedan या फिर compact SUV वाला ही हूँ मैं.
Same sedan.
Yeah, exactly. तो M340i was on my radar as well. मैं तो सोच रहा था कि भाई should I just go fuck it and मैं M2 खरीद लूँ, right?
M2 competition.
हाँ, तो should I buy that? तो वो thought आने लगे, but then I was like कि यार is that actually important? मैं चलाऊंगा कितनी उसको? And just sure, these are like rational reasons to not do that purchase, and of course, let's say sooner rather than later we will have those cars in our garage, and it's not even a factor of whether we have the money or not. It's that जब पैसा आ जाता है, do you want to do it? जैसे अब मैं कार्टियर के शोरूम में गया था, I really want a Santos. I was like कि अगर वो वाइट डायल वाली दिख जाती मुझे वहाँ पे, I would have bought it there and then. But वो नहीं थी, तो I was like अच्छा हुआ भाई, बच गया मैं, वरना मैं फालतू में इतना खर्च कर देता. Right? So it's that only. I have kind of I think stepped away from splurging that big of an amount, and I think कि after a point we even have to do it for our own mind. क्योंकि अगर अपन let's say मान ले 50 लाख 1 करोड़ की कार को इतना पेडेस्टल पे रख देंगे ना कि हाँ भाई अपन खरीद सकते हैं पर अपन नहीं खरीद रहे हैं, तो that might become a limitation. तो मैं तो like बहुत जल्दी I know that switch is gonna go off, and मैं बस एक शाम को सोचूंगा कि हो गया बहुत, चलो हो जाए, अब हो जाए, है ना? एंड आई विल गो बुक दैट रोलेक्स डेट जस्ट एज वेल एज द कार इन द सेम वीक एंड ऑल, एंड मैं कर दूंगा खर्च, बिकॉज आई नो दैट एट टू सम एक्सटेंट यू हैव टू स्प्लोज दैट मनी टू अंडरस्टैंड कि ओके इट डजंट होल्ड पावर ओवर यू. बट आई हैव काइंड ऑफ स्टेप्ड अवे फ्रॉम इट फॉर अ वाइल, एंड मैं थोड़ा सा परफ्यूम्स में ज़्यादा चला गया. आई एम बीन स्पेंडिंग अ लॉट ऑफ मनी ऑन दैट प्लस सम डेकोर. तो मैं मेरे थोड़े घर को अच्छा बनाने में लगा हूँ. तो दीज आर लाइक न्यू थिंग्स दैट इंट्रीग मी एट दिस पॉइंट. एंड आई थिंक टॉकिंग अबाउट मनी, एक चीज़ जो मैंने एक क्लिप देखा था, शमात का क्लिप था, द कैनेडियन वीसी, उसका एक बहुत वायरल क्लिप है वेर ही सेज दैट गेट द फकिंग मनी, द वर्ल्ड रन्स ऑन कैपिटल वेदर इट्स फॉर द गुड और नॉट. तेरे को क्या लगता है हाउ ऑब्जेक्टिव पीपल शुड बी व्हेन इट कम्स टू गेटिंग द मनी?
I feel people should be relentless about, I have said this earlier as well, that you should be relentless about making your first $100,000. You should not think about passion. You should not think about anything. Obviously, don't go out there and sell and don't go out there and kind of hurt anybody, but make that fucking money, right? Once you have that in your bank account, when you wake up and you see that money, half of your problems go away, right? And I feel I am a strong believer in capitalism, right? For me, capitalism is a great structure to be in, right? Because without that, imagine a world without capitalism, right?
It would suck.
You would not, half the people would not have drive to live. Like, what the fuck would you do when you wake up, right? Like, you cannot always be socialist, go out there, take care of people, and like after a point of time you would need something, right? You would need something to work for, and I think that's the opportunity that capitalism bring in. So I am a capitalist for sure. I would run behind a certain amount of money and then maybe take a pause for like 6 months and a year and go slow, do all the things that I would want to do, and then make a decision of what works for me, right? So but that first set of money, like that first bunch of cash is what you need to be able to look at the world from the perspective from different
I would
lens
say
of it,
abundance.
right? Then you could be like, okay, abundant. Like you need to look at the world from abundance and then make your choices of what you would want to do, right? I think that's very important, and capitalism wins for sure.
I think not enough people realize it. वो लोग है ना वो feel good वाले थोड़े से I would say mindset में रह जाते हैं कि all they wanna see is people who have made it do good for other people, and then
Yeah.
them not having
That's
their
all
own
bullshit,
ambitions.
bro.
Yeah,
Because
it's
like I think
फालतू.
it's bullshit because I think I was reading this tweet somewhere that a middle class is only one big medical bill away from getting broke.
Yep.
Right? So it's like it's only about your circumstances and everything is going fine, and then you have less money and still things are going good. Then you become a socialist. Then you become a philosopher of, okay, hey, maybe the money is not required. Ask to a broke person or a middle class person who has family members struggling with their health, right? Like how much that costs to actually go in a good hospital and take care of your loved ones, right? Like, and I'm not like, I pray to God that nothing of that sort come to your life or to your family, but like there are circumstances that mold the way you think about the world, or the way you think about money, right? So certain people kind of block that vision altogether and have a certain experiences in life, and then they make all their conclusion based on that. And I feel that's not a good structure and way of thinking.
I would say we should think about how we can get rid of the worry about money in our lives. मैं मेरे पापा से यही बात कराता हूँ कि पापा मतलब वो बोलते हैं ना कि कितना कमा रहा है, because I'm very transparent with my dad around how much I make. So when he admitted for the first time that I made more than him, and then उसके बाद में जब वो वाला चीज़ आया, he's saying that कि okay तू जितना एक month में कर रहा है, it happens for me in multiple months and all. तो instead of let's say feeling complacent or having that as a milestone and then going easy, मेरे दिमाग में बस ये बात आ रही थी. मैं पापा को पूरे टाइम बोल रहा था कि यार पापा अब ये हो गया ना, अब मेरा बस एक ही गोल है कि मुझे पैसे की टेंशन खत्म कर देनी है घर में. Because once that happens, sure, you and I, we both come from, I would say, fortunate backgrounds कि our parents can survive without our monetary involvement, and जबकि वो लोग तो बोलते रहते तुम भी ले लो हमसे पैसे, but we don't accept any money from our parents. So not having that worry, it's of course a big relief. पर पूरा एम कैपिटलिस्ट होने का यही है कि okay, you remove the worry about money and then you play life as a game. क्योंकि sure भाई, we only have one chance at this, we might as well play the best game that we could.
For sure. 100%.
और कोई question?
100%, bro. Cheers to capitalism.
Yes.
Because we have a new company to launch in 15 days, right? So cheers to capitalism. Great things are coming, guys. I think this is going to be good
here.
I think we are good, bro. I think we have
have
discussed a lot of things. You have two more questions. Okay,
simple वाले. तो पहला ये कि with hundreds of people in our community, and then lakhs of people following us, how do you deal with that accountability? या फिर तेरे को कभी number pressure करता है?
That's a crazy good question, bro. I mean, like, see, I think I have had my phases. Like initially when the brand was popping up, I was feeling the pressure of kind of always delivering to people, making sure every comment is being answered, making sure that I'm replying to every DM, making sure that what people are asking to me, I'm giving everything to them. But then there comes a phase where it just gets a lot, right? And then you realize that, okay, like you also have to do a lot of other things in your life, and you probably don't have time to always think about the accountability that you need to bring on the table to always serve the audience. I'm just being very transparent. But then every now and then when you're growing and you have been into the game for a while, you get that instant, kind of moment where you look at a YouTube comment and be like, fuck man, like what have I done, in people's life, and why these people follow me, and then I have to make sure that I'm always giving great content to them, right? There comes these moments every now and then in the broader point of view, I'm always grateful about that. Okay, we have been able to build the community that we have, and the idea always is to give the maximum value, man. Like I think that always has been there, and I think I would not brag about us in terms of the companies that we have built, but I think we have done fair share of work in kind of making sure that other people around us in the same industry wins, right? And we have a lot of that results, testimonials, and people saying great things about us inside the community, always on school, people texting us, people emailing us, people DMing us. So forever grateful about that. And I think the part of the journey is, as always for us, is about the community, right? For journey, I think हमने इसलिए वही डिसीजन लिया था कि वी नीड टू मेक श्योर दैट वी आर हेल्पिंग पीपल हायर फ्रॉम इनसाइड द कम्युनिटीज वी आर गोना बी doing more offline things, so we are able to build that community and kind of give people the platform of how they can kind of connect and network with each other. So है यार, accountability तो रहती है, responsibility तो थोड़ी लेनी पड़ेगी if young folks are following you, right? Like if there is a person following you since when he was, let's say, 16, and now that guy is 21, and then he looks up to me, and then if I say wrong things in the video, I might end up kind of doing some sort of harm directly or indirectly to the people who are watching me. So the responsibility is there, but I think I've gotten mature enough to not get that responsibility take over me, right? In a way where I'm panic and be like, okay, मेरे को कल ये करना ही पड़ेगा, or I have to do that, right? Like, I think I have gotten comfortable into making that balance of how do I have to take that responsibility and kind of do everything that I could.
Absolutely. I think एक point पे मैं थोड़ा insensitive हो गया था इस चीज़ से, but I believe if we just narrowed it all down, it came to us being absolutely in control about how we let external influences dictate what we will do next. हमने कभी भी इस accountability को या फिर उस number को pressure नहीं करने दिया खुद को. Not saying that we are the biggest creators in the world, but we have pretty much gotten to a point where I would say 90-95% लोग नहीं आ पाते हैं in their online journey. Sure, they have bigger businesses, but the amount of influence that one video has, we have earned that. तो वो accountability हमेशा रहता है, but I think for example, in our case, we treat it as a driving force rather than it pressuring us into making decisions in panic. But it helps us. So I think that's a good thing that people often do not think about. उनको creator बनना है, but maybe they are just not ready for the accountability क्योंकि they haven't had those people around in their lives. But again, it's all a good lesson, and if you get to a certain point as a creator, you will learn some things the hard way, but it will always be for the better. Now तूने ना असल में बीच में एक चीज़ बोली थी, and that was like the perfect segue to the last question I want to have, and then we can end it off. What's next for the Journey Club?
What's next for the Journey Club? I think मैंने थोड़े बहुत मैंने bits दिए हैं वैसे तो. I think when we were discussing, I think Saksham asked me this question last week, or I think 2 हफ्ते पहले. He's like, bro, I'm sitting down, I'm creating a content strategy because Saksham takes care of front end of Journey Club for now. And he asked me this question of, bro, कि मैं strategy बना रहा हूँ, but मेरे को बार-बार दिमाग में एक doubt आ रहा है कि यार bro, what's next for the Journey Club? What are we going to do? What is it becoming, right? And so for me, I think for what we discussed back then was कि we need to kind of make Journey Club a lot more offline than online, because it has been online for a while. Obviously, we have done retreats every now and then. We have done couple retreats. We have done dinners. But I think we feel that there has to be a consistent, scalable form of doing events offline for the Journey Club. And I think that's what is in our mind. And that's like the bigger goal for us in 2026, that, okay, how can we build a bigger community and bring the entire community offline and do events and create very unique IPs of sorts that are unique in a way where nobody is doing that in the country. And so I'm really excited about that, kind of getting out there, different cities, meeting different people, and kind of building these offline IPs. So I think that's next for the Journey Club.
Yeah, I think it's completely, I would say, something new that people would not think that we would do. But again, fuck it, life is a game, right? We might as well do some good things and fail. Then never trying.
100%. I think that when we were discussing कि यार ये करना क्या, right? Like we are doing these agency, we are doing Journey Club and everything, and we were like यार let's go all in on first quarter. पहले quarter के अंदर सब कुछ करके देखते हैं, as much as we can push ourselves while keeping sane in a way where we are not kind of breaking everything, but hiring more people, right? Launching everything that we would want to launch, right? Do all the testing in the first quarter and then go hams for the remaining of the quarters where things are just compounding. I think that's pretty much what the goal is for the Journey Club as well, that we are going to do everything that we can to kind of make it the best out there. and then see what are the things that we need to cut down on and what are the things that we need to double down on. So that's the goal
Absolutely.
for this year for sure.
Yeah. So yeah, I would say that was it from the founders, and this was our bit for this month. You know, a good brain dump for us, some, you know, good food for thought, and then things that you guys should look out for. Last thing is, again, we talk about the Journey Club a lot. If you are a service provider or you want to build anything in the creator economy, highly recommend you guys to check out our community. Again, अगर तुमने यहाँ तक देखा है तो तुम्हें नाम भी पता होगा. It's called the Journey Club. Check it out in the description. We do live sessions, we have dinners, we interact with people on a personal level, we even hire from the community, we help people build partnerships, and we do a bunch of other stuff. So I would say it's one of the highest ROI communities that you can have as a service provider or as somebody who is aspiring to build something in the creator economy. So just go in the description, check it out, find a plan. You know, we give all value to all kind of people, and that's pretty much it for this episode. And I'd say next time we do this, it'll be in person and not virtual.
100%, 100%. Let's do at least one of these every month to give people updates and have their brain dump, and also give some value to people in terms of what we have been through in, let's say, last 1 month. Let's do one every month.
Yeah. All right. So that was Akshat and Saksham, founders of the Journey Club. See you. Bye.